But this is about a plane. I might change my cover and get it in there too. Alright, let's watch it. You see, oh! See, that's, the wind is so light and she's getting blown away. I'll show you the amount of wind. Trees hardly moving. And she's affected with that. She wants to take off. Yep, she's really a no wind deal. So I think that was my 4th flight session. And yeah, that's a great little beginner's plane, I believe. I've had practice on the simulator, and I think that helps a lot too. Yeah, so wind is really a problem with this thing. Calm days are perfect. It's really good to fly. I was flying 3D today, most of it, and I actually found 3D easier. So she had, on the 3rd session we had a decent crash because the wind was way too strong. It was stronger than this. And I got just thrown out the air. I was getting thrown up a couple of metres, down a couple of metres every second. It was crazy. That must have been the time before. Yeah, I've flown it once, so this is my, I don't know. But yeah, I'm a complete beginner. So this is my opinion of this little fantastic plane. You can do the 3D tricks, so that's good. Stickers started to peel back, and we did try and stick them down and started to peel back more. I think, yeah, that's on the wing that got hit. That's a crease in the wing here, but it still flies like a dream. When the wind's not there, even when the wind was picking up a little bit, it was affecting it. Not like the other day, it wasn't throwing it around, but it was definitely holding it in place and lifting it up, and making it different. Then accidentally, well, I didn't accidentally, I put the throttle on when I thought it was clear to go, but it was actually buried in the synthetic grass over there, and well, fuck, it went prop strike. It's bent the prop back again to where it was after the accident, because we only straightened it. We didn't put a new prop shaft in. We didn't put a new prop shaft in. So I mean, and fair warning, I don't have the little finger skills or the littlest fingers to fix this thing. I had to get a mate to fix it because it's just too small for me to deal with. So that can be an issue with a plane like this. If you aren't really good with delicate little things, that could be an issue where it's not the best plane. With the safe mode on or whatever, yeah, it's alright for beginner. If you don't have to get out of trouble, so you definitely no wind if you want to be doing that, because you need to turn and move when there is windy, so that you don't lose it. Yeah, I was in a soccer field and I was pushed to the boundaries of the space I needed just to get it down when the wind got up. I don't know if the wind's sitting higher than the other, but yeah, like we're in a protected bit here, and the wind, you can see what it's doing. You can see it rocking its wings. I've got it running on my NX8 Plus, so I've loaded it in, and I'm struggling to find where to. I set it all up, I got that bit right, but I was struggling to where to put the as I changed the switch from safe to normal and 3D mode. I haven't been able to find where to set the elevator so it flies straight, because it goes up when I put safe on. The more it's safe it goes up, and that it's got to stall, and then it's a problem. Yes, yeah, like today, as the wind picked up, I was just floating in one spot, just sitting there, like, you know. And then, so when coming into land, the flare issue, I'm not the expert, I'm a beginner. You know, I was trying to learn from the other blokes to say, you know, it's going to flare like this, and then, you know, you want to come in smooth if you can. But yeah, I was trying to hold the camera and the camera come off my head and then it was loose, so I had to try to film it and fly it at the same time, so that upped the ante. Yeah, so yes, great beginner's plane. Wind is like
A bit much.
with the wind got to start with was good because it was like just enough to learn a bit more. Like I had to use a bit of rudder to get it to go the way I wanted and stuff, and to get around, which was good, good training. But then it got too much, and then I prop strike. Well, I probably didn't get too much, but I prop strike, and it's bent again. So I had to pull the pin.
Yeah, you landed there. Jeez.
Yeah, you know, like if you're prepared to do the fixing, like you can fix it over and over and over and over again. That was a really heavy crash, the one that hit the face and bent the propeller shaft. That was a really big hit, and yeah, like a creasy swing. This wing got a crease in there. You can sort of see it. And yeah, the prop shaft was bent, and that was a really hard crash. And yeah, it was fixable without even replacing parts. That being said, very fiddly, like too fiddly for me. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd break the plane accidentally. I just can't hold it and be gentle and can't see that well. So if you got little fingers and you can look at it go. Like we're in full protected cove here and it's take off. Yeah, so look at it go. Yeah, you might find better. Some of the more recommended planes might be better to start if you're crazy beginning. Oh, look at that! That's just wild, isn't it? That's crazy. Oh, she's flying. You can't help it. She's flying.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, and look, the wind is. That's all the wind is. Like barely. It's, yeah, so it's starting to look at the hole. It's starting to grind out. Battery was hanging off. I've already had to replace the Velcro here. That's already one replacement because that fell off from the factory after the first flight session. Yeah, because if you have to replace the prop shaft, that means cutting all this sticker, opening it up in half, and that's an operation beyond my skills as well. I'm just too shaky and too hard to see at this small level. So yeah, you know, she's fun, she's good. You know, like it's a good plane to train on. But it is got its restrictions, and yeah, you're not going to find many still days where you can just fly this. If you can get in a gym, maybe. Yes, I'm happy with it, but it still caused me a lot of frustration. Yeah, not being able to repair it myself is another story. Well, to the next non-windy day, or if I've got the big girl, I've got the Cub, the Super Cub, BA18 Cub, 1.3 metre. I'm going to give her a shot once you'll get it going, probably next couple of days, and hopefully it can translate, because yeah, we've got landing sorted down, but
you slam down, I know.
you know, once the adrenaline rushes and you know, it's going to be a whole different ballgame with a bigger plane. Especially after seeing how much lift it's got and that, it's going to be a challenge. But yes, so in Australia I think it was like, I don't know, 200 and some bucks. That was with the ready to fly with the controller it had. That's, I would much prefer the better controller, but you know, if you've got the money. I don't know if there's replacement parts in Australia. I know like there are plenty of replacement parts that can be ordered or got for any part of the plane, and it can be fixed over and over again, and like from pretty tragic circumstances, because you shouldn't get it into a position where you're going to hit that hard you'll break it to bits, as long as you're not trying to. I'm sure you could if you tried to. Everything's really delicate, and see how tiny the wires and wheels are and stuff. Yeah, like this won't deal with grass. I was in steady grass on a soccer field, so it's permanently the same length, looks new all the time. Got rubber balls in, there's little rubber balls in it, was bizarre, but yeah. Yeah, so you got to keep up on it. You got to make sure it's working every time. There's lots of things that can go wrong, but so far it's been value for money. I'll probably have a better opinion when I fly the other plane about how much it's helped to learn. I presume you could get cheaper. Oh, it just wants to go. Look at that. That's the wind. That's not me even tight. Just me just. It's just going all over the shop. Yep. So if you want to get in, this is not a bad option. I'd recommend it if you got some sort of skill like it. I don't know about the kid who has no idea. I don't know if you'd do that. You'd have to speak to somebody with a higher education on planes than me and that experience. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on how things go, how her story is. It's tricks a lot, little Miss Tricks a lot. I call her Trixie, and yeah, I've had a ball. And only because I've got someone who can fix it, because I can't. Too small. Anyway, people, have a good one. Enjoy the flight.